Hi everyone, Wendy Spanish Crafter. Welcome to my craft room in Spain. I'm just starting with a kit from Antonio Makes, and this one's called Autumn in the Field, and it's just lovely. Anything with sunflowers, I've just got it. I just love them. And I know what I'm going to do with this kit. I've been inspired by watching a few YouTube videos, so isn't that just lovely? All the butterflies and sunflowers. It's just beautiful. They're like postcard sizes. And another one. So I'll probably make journal cards with these and these as well. And then I'm going to cut the tags out and put the tops, tabs on them. And then there's a little envelope here. And a sheet of butterflies and flowers. So I'm going to go and cut these out, and I printed, this was the start of the print and it got lines on it, so I'll use that in one form or another. So it's just a lovely kit. So I'll go away and cut all the ephemera out and I'll be back shortly. Okay, I'm back. I'm just finishing off sewing in the signature, and I've used some twine with a gold thread in it. Somebody gave it to me at the craft group I'm in. So I've just used the papers that were left, the full sheets, and I've used some coffee dyed papers and some plain paper. And I've not done anything inside really, because like I say, people sometimes when you give them a junk journal, they don't really know if you fill it full of pages that what I would put in a journal. They think, well, what the heck have you put these in for? So I've just left most of it plain, lots of room for writing like I normally do. So what I've done, I've made some concertina books. Just clear the decks a little bit here. I think I've done 5, yeah. And I'm going to stick all these butterflies on the odd pages. So I'm just about to glue these in. Randomly on the centre spread. Like I say, put them so that you don't get too close in together, if you understand what I mean. Once I've stuck this page in, I shall explain more what I mean, which I'm sure if you've seen my videos before, you've seen me explain this bit. I'll put that there because I don't really want to cover the gorgeous sunflowers up at the bottom. So make sure your books aren't stuck when you've glued. And then what I mean is you want to put one there on that page so that you're not getting two closing together. So what I do is, what I all tongue-tied this morning, I'll put that down and then close my page over and pick it up like that, so you know it's not going to double up the thickness. And the same there, I'll keep the bottom free because I do just love these sunflower images. So I'll stick that one there. Okay, so there's 5 little concertina books there, all journaling space, just plain white paper. And that's just what I mean, it's just the strips of paper when I'm doing card inserts that are left over, and I just put them all in a wallet at the side of me. Okay, so they're stuck in. Right, let's have a look what I've done. I've done the cover again with craft card, put a piece of material down there. So that's the front, and the back. Beautiful papers. And on the front inside cover I've put a shallow pocket because I have made a Flippy out of envelopes, and I'll show this how I've made it either in my next video or it'll be one previous to this one. It depends when they go out. So it's a journal card in there, and these are just envelopes split open at the side. There's a journal card in there, and in the middle I've put a little booklet using the papers, just plain paper, and one of the ephemera pieces, and I've just put that on the inside. Leave the string hanging out, then they know there's something there, and that just folds over and folds over, and I've just made that big enough to slot into that pocket. That's why I didn't do it deep, so it just shuts up okay. So let's go inside now and start putting some of this ephemera in. I've got a pocket on the back with one of the postcard size pieces, and I've inked and rounded the corners on these, and I've done another little long booklet that will just slot in there as well. Then I've done the tags, and I've put little round punch circles with twine over the top. This is twine that's left over from my macrame at a class I'm going to. This is an envelope that's in the kit with 2 journal cards in. These were the misprinted ones, so I've just inked quite heavily over them to hide the purple lines. And I got these gorgeous brads from my local craft shop, and I'm just going to try and bring it up without it going fuzzy. Can you see the butterfly in the centre of the brad? Aren't they just gorgeous? And there's copper coloured and there's gold coloured in the pack, and they're there. I just love them. As soon as I saw them I thought I've got to have those. So that just fastens on the punch circles. So I need some pockets inside really to house these envelopes, or I could just do it like that and put a paper clip. Let me just see what we've got in my paper clip. That would do actually. That's a nice yeah, that's perfect. And I've probably got some nice one with a dangle on. Let's just see. Purple doesn't really go. That green would go. Let's see if there's anything else that needs paper clipping in. These, I've done a video on these little dangles. So let's see where else. There should be another flip there. So I've done journal cards as well, and I've sewed on the machine, and I've done 2 with zigzag stitch and 2 with, you know, wavy stitches, and it's just plain yellow card that's just like that one. So they could all be attached there with the other paper clip. And let's stick a nice butterfly on there as well. Oops. Don't forget that there is a discount code. No, I think I'll put that on the corner of a page. For Antonio's shop, there is a discount code at the bottom of the description box, and you'll get 10% off. I think I'll go through and just stick these butterflies on random pages. Just ink round them. It is starting to cool down a little bit here now, which is Really nice, although I do have the fan going today. It's chillier in the mornings, especially when I'm walking the dog at 7:30. But it still gets quite hot during the day. Although as I film this, it is slightly overcast today. But, right, where else should we stick a butterfly? I don't know how you craft, whether you have everything planned out. I'd love you to leave me a comment and let me know. I don't. I do plan to a certain extent, but the likes of doing this, sticking all the ephemera on, I just go for it. You know, it goes where it is. So, anywhere and everywhere. Like in past videos and past journals, I have just put a lot of the ephemera in an envelope, and then the recipient can put it where they want to. And all I've got left out of everything is 2 butterflies. I've got 2 little journal cards that I'm going to make into a booklet, and 2 more journal cards. Again, I'm going to make these into little booklets, but I think to put them in this journal it would make it too bulky. But what I will do, in fact what I am going to do is, now I'm going to keep that as a booklet. I'm going to cut these and I'm going to make 2 little pockets. And I'll cut that one in half and make it into pockets, I think, just to house these tags that I've put the string on. Let's just, oops, and let's just ink that a little bit just to get rid of the white edges, and I'll just stick those on a page. Put one there. This is partly how I make cards as well. I just have a box with papers and card blanks, images, toppers, and I just make something. I think, right, pull that card blank out, stick that on somewhere, get a topper, and that's how I love crafting. I very often take the box with me to my craft club on a Friday, and I'll just sit and do toppers and then bring them home and make them into cards when I get home. Right, that's that done. Right, let's put 2 tags in there, 2 tags in the other one, and then I think once I've glued the butterflies in, we could just call that done, I think. Just ink round that, and I'm going to stick this on this page. Put it that way, I think. This is the book, inside of the book, that I made following a tutorial by Corey Darman, and it's an unusual one. If you look back on my videos, all odd sized pages, and it's a lovely journal. Different. I like seeing videos of something a bit different. That'll do there. That's glue's come through there a bit, hasn't it? So let's stick some butterflies on there, just to hide that wrinkled paper. There's one. And I'll put the other one there as well, just so that it looks a little bit neater. this journal will be up for sale. If you want it, you can contact me with a comment and I'll get back in touch with you if you leave me your email address. Usual €20 minimum, and that includes 15.35 certified post, and the rest goes to the charities, my two charities of choice, Animals and the Helping Hands. So I wonder if that one would go there. Yeah, I quite like that on there. When we're at Craft on a Friday, one of my ladies, she makes jars of pickles, pickled beetroot, pickled cabbage, stuff like that, and she sells those, or she'll do like a raffle for a jar. And she also organises a lucky dip. She buys little things herself, you know, like face masks or tape for the glue from the shop, wraps them all up, and we all pay €1 and then have a lucky dip in the bag, and all that money goes to the charity as well. Everyone's very generous, and one of us will make cake or biscuits, and we sell to each other for €1, a piece of cake or a biscuit, and it all goes to the charity. So I think that's just about finished now, and I would love you to be a subscriber. If you would like to purchase this for €20 minimum, leave me a comment with your contact details, and as I said, the discount code will be in the description box below, and I will pack the parcel full to the weight limit of 500 grams, and then you're getting a lovely journal, and you're also getting lots of ephemera to play with yourself as well. And anyone that's bought a journal from me before knows that I do pack the parcel as much as I can get in. So this kit is called Autumn in the Field by Antonio Makes, and I shall leave the links below. So I shall see you next time. Thank you. Bye.